How do we know that we are facing falsehood? This is what falsehood looks like. It doesn't have compassion. It doesn't have tradition. It doesn't have values. It's blind. It's blind to other races. It's blind to other culture. It doesn't respect anything. It only sees its own purpose. It's determined by the wrong cause. It doesn't care if there's a cost, whether children are dying or women are suffering or the whole entire nation is suffering, as long as the purpose is being served. It's very rigid. It's very hurtful. It's very painful. And there's no consideration for anything else. This is when you know that you are stepping into the false reality, because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't sense right. As a human being, you don't feel right going along with it or sitting next to it or listening to it. It just gives you a gut feeling that you must do something, that you must say something. It provokes an argument inside of you. It makes you fight even though you want peace. Because there comes a point when you are pushed far enough where you have been told certain things, that you have been rejected, that you have been tortured, that you have been pushed around, that you have been treated inferior, that you will finally speak up, or you will fight back, or you will argue. We are no longer promoting reality and authenticity and transparency. There's no transparency in our words. This is the falsehood. We're going to bring in technology and replace all the human beings. We're going to wipe out nations and replace and rebuild something else. We're going to take over the world. This is falsehood. We need to accept the reality that other people exist, that their cultures and their traditions exist, that their religion exists. We need to accept the reality that this is their reality, and we must not intervene into their reality. So when the falsehood is being presented, it's going to be presented in the form of advertisements, news, people who you consider to be very authentic, in the social media or in the media period. They're going to be speaking with such conviction that you will start to believe that this is the truth, because you're hearing it from big news channel or big sources or superior sources. It becomes the truth. So we need to be able to see falsehood coming before we are transformed by it, before we blindly follow that path.